what's the term.
Fucking.
They it would have been so much worse if they had not been there to calm me the fuck down.
No, Luna.
Let me see if I'm
Good
up.
girl.
Well, if you... Says I'm not.
What's everybody munching on? We've all got our munch on tonight.
I don't got no much. Ain't got none.
Beer.
Totino's quality pizza.
Ooh.
I'm
Guys,
having a turkey
Alright.
sandwich.
Everybody say something.
I'm having a
for me.
turkey
Alright.
sandwich.
Everybody say
Hello.
I'm having a turkey sandwich.
Something.
Everybody
yo,
say-
bitch.
Oh.
Something.
Okay, that works.
Is Dante cutting out a bit for anyone else?
Only when he screams like that.
Okay.
I'd rather
I also
not
had
hear
the mic
Dante, so
moved
it's
away
fine.
from my face for a while.
Oh, thanks, Caleb.
Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Sag, formerly known as...
Formerly known as Psy.
I can't remember. I just all hear all this. All I hear is static. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and say welcome to Don't Trust Me Session 23. I'm Seg the DM. We have a mod in the group right now. Do we have a
Yeah, we do.
mod? Do we have a hostel?
For all of
We got a Fisty anywhere in the crowd? Anyone named Fisty?
Yes.
Hell yeah. And do we have an Indy? Indy just took
Hello.
an absolute tour of the kitchen.
I had to turn off the oven because somebody didn't.
Ooh.
It was probably Zeus.
Amy, why didn't you turn off
Was
the
it
Was it
me?
Kayla?
Yeah, do you remember when we were kids and anytime anything would happen, you guys would blame it on me, even when
Yeah.
I hadn't been to your house?
Yeah.
So, probably my fault. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
Melody.
That was me.
Melody is away from the keyboard on an errand. She will join us visually whenever.
I mean,
an hour
I'm
or
here
so.
visually, but I'll be
Do we
in my
have an Ember?
Present.
Ember will have to hopefully yodel once or twice per hour so that
Send
we
up
can...
some smoke signals or something.
we are doomed to audio cues only on that end. Either way,
As a heads up, my sandwich is currently on the way, so I will have to be stepping away in 5 to 7 minutes
Okay.
to grab that.
Does the delivery guy want to stay and watch the campaign?
I don't know. I can ask him.
hell
Okay.
yeah. Well, that gives
How do we know it's a him?
yeah. This is 2021. There could be at least
Everyone-
50 varieties of gender that would show up at your door.
Everyone who works at Jimmy John's, regardless of what they were assigned at birth, is contractually obligated to identify as male.
It's like
They have to
Chick-fil-A
be a Jimmy
is
or a
my
John.
pleasure and whatnot. Anyway, while Sheep sniffs the Oreo, I will read the... Who left?
I'm so sorry. I was trying to click mute and I failed.
I just want to let everyone know how much I truly enjoy the electronic version
Oh.
of this campaign. I just
We'll get through it.
I'm really joeing out over here. Anyway, sarcasm aside. Previously on Don't Trust Me, session 22. The gang regroups outside of the burned cabin and revels in the scenes that have unfolded. Dahlia's rendezvous burned, Hostel's old home in shambles, and very little leads to go off of. Aside from learning the doorway in the mine shaft was a form of Trangate, which function as modern-day teleport circles, which require a known symbol to travel to specific destinations. As the group leaves the town, they not only notice no bodies in town, but each building hosting its own independent fire source. You're all dropped back off at Palegrass, and Dahlia departs with Fuzzy, as agreed. The party spends a solemn evening at the bar, searching for possible leads to the incident in the alley, while Hostel drowns himself in sorrow and liquor behind the scenes. The gang knows the source of the disappearing blood from the alley, but have yet to nail down just who was being attacked, who was the one attacking, and the reason the memories around the incident appear blanketed in static. As the evening turns to night, most of the group retires, sans Melody and the already exhausted Fisty, who stay out for a little longer. A flash of movement is spotted in the window, forcing the two to investigate. They circle the building but find nothing, only to run into a burglar in the bar as they return. They apprehend the man and phone for the police, but before they arrive, the derelict convinces you to let him free so he can explain his case back in the base of the sewers. This tall hobo is introduced as Cloudman, who claims the title of Man of Airs, a sort of ambassador symbol between races/faiths. He is a foreign man who was fired due to nefarious deeds done while following a coworker. It is discovered this man's coworker matches the description of the alley man you all searched for. Where the man makes the deal at as he is led back to his. Hold on, I can't even write things correctly. I have no idea what I'm trying to type here. Let me translate real quick. Okay. The man makes the deal that if he is led back to his workplace across the countryside and granted his position back, he'd be able to discover the identity of the Don't Trust Me victim. The next morning, the group convenes with Cloudman for a further introduction, where his admittance to the group is denied by Hostile until he goes one-on-one with the gnome for a rite of passage. The man rolls his dirty jacket to the floor as a large pair of wings unfold from his back, matching his title of Man of Airs to the Syocton people.
Why am I so stupid?
What?
I was gonna find some of these ridiculously overpowered people.
You don't know that.
You don't know he's overpowered.
You have no idea. Just because he's a bird. Half the birds you shoot die in one hit.
Yeah, no. I know the way you introduce characters.
He's as large as a real ass man, but he's just as weak as a sparrow.
Oh, did I mark on there? Oh yeah, it was the session before where you asked Fuzzy to punch you, and you got KO'd by a force punch.
His soul got pushed out of his body.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
that was
Dr.
fucking
Strange
rough.
style.
CJ, I don't know if you had caught anything from the previous archive. Was there any questions you had on things that have gone over? I know my explanations are kind of scrunched up for 4 hours worth of time.
No, Kayla kind of gave me a rundown.
Okay, so if that's the case, does anyone else have any questions? You're willing to jump right in?
Let's go.
Okay.
Time to die.
I'm ready to watch a friggin' John Digga's ass kicked.
Cloudman rolls the jacket off, and almost like, you know how party favors are kind of like folded up into themselves when they're deflated out into like this long thing. The wings basically kind of unfold out from themselves. When they spread outward, it more resembles spider legs with webbing in between them, rather than anything like a dragon or a bird. More like kind of like a flying fox setup, actually, with all the digits kind of matching in height. 4 for each of the wings, almost like a pair of 2 hands without the thumbs. This wingspan basically goes a little bit outwards further than each of the arms. They're not terribly huge, and they definitely not large enough that would support this man's, at least visually, give him a sense of being able to fly.
I think of the dudes who take you to Anor Londo in Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, those guys. It's similar, but yeah, these wings are not nearly as big as that.
Okay.
For visual sense, it almost looks like an evolutionary flaw, honestly.
Okay, a mistake.
But nonetheless intimidating.
Okay. Well, as he's doing that, I'm casting Fairy Fire on him.
Oh my god.
How about you go ahead and roll initiative first, my guy?
Well, if he he can get ready by pulling out his wings, I feel like he can
That's
get
not.
ready by.
That's like pulling out
That's
your hands
different.
from your sleeves. This is a part of him. It's not like he
Okay, but-
buffed up. He just had these hidden under his vest.
Fairy fire doesn't do damage though, so I feel like I could.
Motherfucker.
Just let him do it.
It's still a combat move.
No, they just roll high.
You just gotta roll high forehead.
I got a 6.
A 6.
What did I just say? Roll high.
Oh, I barely beat you. Okay.
Can't believe Hostel's gonna die.
So, if I can give a visual here, this is Cloudman, the kind of derelict-looking guy here, and I kind of made the beefy Siegmeyer guy in the back. It's hard. My headphones don't expand as far as I want to do. This guy back here would be Hostile because he just got his suit of armor, so I just kind of made him a beefy, plump boy.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second.
It was time for Groovy to come in.
Freaking Grooveland. I can figure out what I'm doing with my life. You son of a bitch. Okay. Cloudman, after spreading out his wings here, he kind of, once again, brings his hands into this karate pose that he had before. But the karate pose changes very quickly into something else, and it turns into almost sort of a stance. And if I can give a visual representation of a little bit of what this would look like here, it's basically like a foot goes back into kind of like a kata position in karate. One hand braces outwards here, palm outwards. The other one here in a fist, locking kind of in a cross signal right here. The two wings, they connect to the ground, almost like grounding for electricity, trying to prevent like interference and directing any kind of energy towards the ground. He takes the stance and he locks eyes with you, and he finishes his turn. Shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm going to need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity save? Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, that is a nat 20 plus 2.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay, well, that's all I'm doing, I guess. Nothing happens.
You're gonna do anything else? You can still move.
No.
No, you're staying still.
Yeah.
Okay. As you stay still there and cast whatever you did on him, Cloudman stays in this position for a couple seconds here, where it looks like he's almost straining himself to keep doing what he's doing here. And as he notices nothing comes from you in this direction, he kind of lets out a sigh of breath, like he was holding his breath underwater. Collapses for a second, then he gets back up. He looks around both directions, and he takes a sprint towards the stairway that's over near your friends over here. Not only using all 4 of his appendages up front, but the addition of the hands in the back too, he scales up the side of this emergency exit wall, basically like a monkey to a forest. Due to a feat that he has, he expends no extra movement, and he makes it to the top of this building, 30 feet up here, where he will use an action to hide. Ooh, okay. Roll perception. Oh yeah, you can see his head sticking over the top.
Okay. So I guess technically that means he has half cover.
Yeah. But you see him. He's not hidden.
Okay. And how far away is he to me?
Okay. He's a considerable distance here. Let me see. Wow, this table's way too far. I'm gonna have to move this a bit closer. Pardon me for just a second. Okay. Okay. So, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's about within a 60 foot bubble.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to shoot a ray of frost at him.
Ray of Frost? Okay, do it.
Damn it. I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit.
A 10? No.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit his dexterity. Or, sorry, his armor class. As you launch this ray of frost over the top of the hill, the cover that you're that he's getting right now kind of it collides with the edge of the building here, and you hear him kind of shriek a little as the ice kind of filters over the top like a cool 5-gum winter breeze.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay. This man, like the monkey he is, starts beelining over the side of the building here. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He stops and he peeks over the side once again. For now, he is going to finish his turn there, and he's readying an action.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Magic Missile.
So he takes 11 points of damage.
Magic Missile doesn't have a save? Or is that an auto hit?
Nope. It just hits them.
Oh, I forget about that. Oh yeah, that's just one of your feats, right?
No, it's a spell.
Oh, spell. Okay, yeah. And so what do I take?
11.
11 of what?
Force damage.
Force damage? Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets basically, you send the magic missile rolling over the top here, and it just blasts into him, kind of clipping him, and he realizes very, very quickly here that, shit, I'm not in nearly enough cover, and he just kind of tries to duck down from there. Do you do anything else from there?
Nope, I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
Actually, no, let me move me diagonally towards the camera and to the right about 3 spaces.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving over in this direction once again. He is going to duck down outside of. Actually, knowing that he's been spotted now, he's going to spring right back over the edge and kind of, basically, with his wings kind of clawing the side of the building, slide downwards here, and he's going to make a quick dash towards you. But that slide down took most of his movement. He's going to end right here.
I am gonna cast Ray of Frost at him.
Ray of Frost? Do it.
And that time it's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Uh, 4 points of cold damage, and his speed is now 10.
Okay, okay. His speed is reduced to 10?
Yep.
Okay. Now you'll notice something as the cold damage hits this individual here, and his skin kind of almost seems like the darkness of it kind of counteracts the cold, and he doesn't seem like he is nearly affected by cold damage.
Okay.
But nonetheless, he is hit by it, takes him down the health, and he is slowed. Moving on to his turn here. He looks at himself as he realizes his movements are sluggish and slowed down. It is at this moment he pulls out his weapon. You finally see it. It almost looks like it's been slunk into his jimmies this entire time. He whips out a single brown rusty dagger. He kind of looks down and holds out his trembling cold arm and he goes, "Magic be gone!" And he stabs his forearm.
Oh.
The fuck?
The cold damage disappears. No, not the cold damage. The frost around him seems to fade. And he runs forward. He runs almost right up to your face here. It's gonna be your turn now.
Okay. It's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just cast a firebolt right at his face.
Do it.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
That'll be 6 fire damage.
6. Awesome. Oh, yeah, you sprinting up on him.
and, I want to make sure to be specific. I'm doing non-lethal damage. I don't want to like kill him or down him.
Okay, yeah.
In my head, this was like a fight to like.
Just like a
knock
proving,
out.
yeah. Yeah, so the fire hits him here and it kind of scorches off of him. Also, kind of redirect him to what he thought was only a cold battle. Really takes him by surprise that he's hit here. But sure enough, he comes. Do you do anything else? Or are you standing there?
I'll just stand there.
Okay. You see, as he gets right up to you and he brushes off the fire, he goes, "Ah!" Lets out a shout. And then he goes in for a swing. And as he swings, you see the recklessness of his attack just barreling towards you as his arms kind of flail at you in each direction here. Okay. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield as a reaction.
Shield.
And it's gonna miss.
Okay, you cast a shield that ups your armor class, correct?
Yeah, it's up to 23 for 1 round.
Oh yeah, so as you bring, he goes flailing in with the knife, and it just kind of bounces off of you here.
Okay.
It keeps him from like really leaving in this impact here, and he's gonna stay right where he is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just keep switching up damage types, and now we're gonna do a lightning launcher.
Lightning.
attack.
Okay.
Fuck. So not one.
No. Your little scepter here kind of short fires almost, sending out like a little spritz of arcing energy out. It almost shocks you a little bit. You're like, ah, fuck.
It's okay. This is the first time I've ever tried that attack. It's okay.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Receiving or dealing no damage during that time here. It looks like he's calmed down just a teensy bit, but nonetheless, he's gonna go once again for a stab straight to the abdomen here with his knife. And he's gonna do it recklessly. Okay, there's an 18 hit?
Ties. So, yeah.
Okay, so I get it. Okay, alright, that is going to be 6 slashing damage as he just kind of flails his arms haphazardly in your direction. Trying to stab, but somehow landing a slash instead.
Nice. Okay, firebolt.
Firebolt! Do it.
17.
17? 17 hits.
Yeah. And that's max damage, baby. 10.
Ooh.
10 fire damage.
Ooh, girl! Oh yeah, you really let him have it this time with the fire, hitting him. It almost kind of just kind of seems to intimidate him a little bit here. And as he does this, the blast, which normally a hit this strong would have sent him in back a little bit, but no, just the back foot lands on the ground, and his hands once again lock into the position of the cross, and his wings touch the ground. He's gonna end his turn there. not do anything.
All right. Well, we're gonna try this armor strike again. It didn't work last time, but we'll see. How about an 8?
8? 8 doesn't work.
All right. Well, this lightning isn't really working too well, so my bad.
It set off the electricity. It kind of arcs around him, and then, like, he's prepared for a hit, but once again, the lightning just doesn't seem to reach him, and he feels like he's wasting his energy here as he lets out another deep sigh. He goes, okay. Okay. He bonus actions disengages from you. Backs up a couple steps. And grabs a rock off the fucking floor. He just hurls it at you. Just kind of does this backwards somersault and grabs literally what he could find on the ground to throw at you here. That's a nat 20! Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh! You see it come straight towards your face. Cloudman says, "Cloudman." That's it. He throws the and as it rushes towards your eyes, it's just a rock, so 1 + 1 is 2 damage. So hits you in the face.
Well, there went my temporary hit points.
Oh fuck, you had temp? Shit. Okay.
Alright, well, let's try this lightning strike again, I guess. I want to see what happens. 12?
12 does not hit.
This fucking lightning, man. That's all I'll do, I guess.
As the lightning shits the bed again, Cloudman sees his opportunity and lets out another murderous and he just runs towards you once again, looking angry as hell. He runs at you here, recklessly starts wacky waving inflatable arming his knife hand at you like a Roomba with a knife attached to it. Okay, ooh, shit. Okay, I don't suppose 12 hits.
No.
No, okay.
I think it would have before my armor.
Yeah, he's like swinging and bashing at you, just kind of colliding off of it like a steel balloon and a child trying to pop it. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Fuck, I need to know what this lightning does.
If anyone else wants to do anything during this, they're free to do so as well. Like, you don't have to just sit and watch the whole time.
Oh no, I like it this way.
17?
17 hits.
5 points of lightning damage.
5 points. Yeah, the lightning arcs off of him. Actually, like, sending him into kind of a blitzed frenzy here, and he's angry, and it fuels his hate fire. His eyes was kind of cross a little bit. He's kind of letting his emotions get a hold of him here. But he's still looking pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
The barrage continues as... Actually, no. Kind of looking feverishly in each direction here, trying to ascertain what's going on and seeing if he can get a better use of his abilities here. He busts off in this direction here, and he starts running this way. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he dives into the crate that was blocking the Don't Trust Me alleyway from before. Just kind of shattering it in the process, but nonetheless trying to disappear into it. Roll a perception here. Oh, good luck, by the way.
That's another nat 1. That is my second nat 1.
Nat 1 versus nat 20. That's awesome. You do not. He has vanished into the pile.
Well, obviously I saw him go into the pile, right?
Yeah.
Is it all pretty much wood?
Yeah, it's now just a shattering of boxes of broken wood and debris and whatnot.
All right, I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the pile of boxes.
Ooh, do it.
Because anything flammable ignites.
Yeah, do it.
18 to hit.
It'll hit. Hit the boxes. Okay, yeah,
I
the
would
bite.
hope so.
You send the bolt out, and it just ignites this little pile of debris here, and you hear inside of it go. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What level are we?
We're level 4.
Are we 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and you see, yeah, this
I
quickly forces him to burst out of there. It does take a little bit of damage.
I'm gonna
from
yell,
that.
not a great idea to hide in wood whenever you have someone who can shoot fire, my guy.
I am flammable, but I am not a coward.
I mean, you keep hiding, so like, what's that tell me?
As he says this, he lets his head cool a little bit, and once again, he enters the position of the crossed arms and the wings connecting to the floor, and he waits for you.
You know what? I'm actually gonna delay my turn.
Really?
I'm gonna see what he does next.
Okay. As you delay your turn, he waits a couple seconds, and sure enough, he lets out a breath of air like he was holding in, and kind of sinks his shoulders for a second, and a attempt of frustration once again. He realizes that this is only going to end one way, and it has to end offensively, and so he runs at you once again, kind of doing these zigzags across the way, trying to flourish his movements, when it's really just kind of looking like like icing on cake, basically, just kind of decor to the already rambunctious and rowdy little affair that's happening in the alleyway here. And he's gonna once again go for an overhead swing, very, very recklessly here at you. Okay, does a might get it. Ooh, even better. Okay, does a 23 hit?
Yeah. Sure does.
Okay, 5 slashing damage.
Alright, firebolt.
As he comes down and just kind of Captain Hook scars you in the face, just trying to leave his mark, do whatever he can. And you let out a firebolt.
13?
13 does not hit. He's too quick as he's letting his adrenaline take over here. The slashing and the quickness and the jittering of this man is just kind of leaving you with even though you're like point blank from him, nowhere to leave your mark with this fireball. And it trails past him here, and he goes up. He flips the dagger into kind of like a stabbing position. He's going straight up, almost for like a knife uppercut on you here. Going in for it here. Ooh. Okay. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Oh! Okay, 3 slashing damage that time.
Okay.
You notice, yeah, as he's slashing at you, he's basically just poking at you here.
Nice. Alright, firebolt again.
Ooh. We're gonna see who persists here. His constitution or your spell slots.
20.
20 hits.
Well, this is a cantrip, so I can use it as much as I want.
Oh, shit.
That's only 1 point of fire damage.
1 point. Yeah, the fire, while he seems mostly resistant to cold, the fire also at this point is just kind of walking through it at this point. And once again, he's going to take a couple strafes around you here, just kind of trying to get in a position where you aren't immediately facing. And once again, he's just going to go for one more slice at you here. Nat 20. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like you have to worry about much. It's kind of pokey, yeah, but this is a hell of a slice here he's coming at you with. It's going to be... Oh, that's going to be 12 slashing coming over you here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's double.
God, quit fucking moving around, and I'm gonna shoot him with another firebolt.
Trying to do another firebolt.
Yeah. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That's 10 damage.
10 damage. As you blast him with this firebolt here, he's starting to really look kind of worn and torn here as the thick skin on this poor derelict is really starting to look kind of calloused up here from the constant damage he's receiving from you. You can see him breathing heavily and heavily as he's trying to dart around you here. And after that hit and after that massive cut that he just laid on you from there, he lets out another long breath here. And he goes in for the swing one last time. This one is a straight reckless stab, straight to the, going straight for the clavicle. Okay, does an 18 hit? I rolled a 13.
God damn it.
Wait, hold on. I get advantage because it was reckless. No, yeah, it was 18.
That just hits.
Okay.
God damn it.
He goes in for the stab this time, and as it does, he brings it as close as he can to you without trying to nick you. The dagger stops an inch away from your clavicle. He drops it to the floor, and his hand opens up into a sort of a karate-style looking position. Like somebody is trying to shake your hand, but they're an inch from your face. Very awkward. But he gives kind of a pained smile towards you and says, "Please, I'm willing to fight for you."
I take an awkward step back and hold my hand out to shake his hand.
You shake his hand. It's both hot and cold from the damage you've done to him here, but the jitteriness of this man, he gives you a ferocious shake back, trying to really get the gist of his energy here, trying to push that outwards.
That was a good fight, Cloudman.
I am Cloudman. Oh, I already told you my name. Forget it. And what about you, Chris man? You do some crazy fire blasters.
Yeah, I usually hit a little better, but I'm a little off today.
If it was anybody else, I was sure you would be obliteration, but I am fast like Mega Snail, so it is not your fault.
I'm also kind of nursing a hangover right now. I got a little too fucked up last night, so...
It is fine. I am a Gemini.
Okay.
Cloudman kind of plops straight to the ground here, his ass on the ground, kind of hunches over, and he kind of, his wings, almost like origami, kind of close up into what almost seem like straight line, like fingers closed up onto themselves, and they fold in like fists, and they kind of twist down like this, like lumps underneath. And you kind of see this is what was giving him the hunched over kind of appearance, kind of like he had a hunchback. As he lays on the ground, as he kind of sits on the ground, it's like, oh my goodness, that was not fun at all, but I appreciate the opportunity to provemanship. If that is correct word.
Yeah, you nailed it.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh.
Great time.
All right. How does work?
I'm like giving Hostile the side eyes, like you're approving,
Yeah.
really, fucking really. Anyway.
What's your passive? Wait, never mind.
We just got rid of one garbage man, and now we have another.
I would like to meet him. Where is he?
We got rid of him.
No, the new one. I would like to be acquainted with everybody on the team, thank you. This is not a sport of frolicking.
It's you, man. You literally lived in a trash can.
Excuse you, I do not insult your shithole of a bar. You must not insult my private estate.
You literally did just insult it. You called it a shithole.
I Please do not tell the bar manager.
I'm gonna tell him.
Also, it's not our bar. That bar does kind of suck.
Okay, then am I free to continue to insult because the bar manager is a dick?
Yeah, he sucks. We hate him.
Okay.
No, speak for yourself. I Glorious is fine.
Whatever.
I love Glorious.
Okay, fisty man, but I will be trusting you second-wise for now on.
Well, I like Caddy more, but
I am more of a dog person, thank you.
Colonel's also pretty great.
Yes. May I please talk to anybody else? I am uncomfortable.
I look to Maud and I say, it's your responsibility.
What? I
He is
mean-
your responsibility.
I mean,
You
I'm not
wanted
gonna
him.
babysit.
You
Babysit? I am fully grown adult baby. Wait,
Yeah,
no, not baby, but like large baby. How do you,
Yeah,
like, when do you stop being baby?
it was. Don't worry, it was just metaphor.
Okay, mister, I make up words on the spot.
Yeah.
Some guy at the corner of the street over there called me baby earlier, so I guess maybe we're all still babies.
Oh, we can be baby.
Yeah.
We can be baby man of airs. That is your
Club
name
baby
now.
up in here.
Either way, it is important to know if you do wish to become proper men of airs, you must specify what bridges you bridge to become men of airs. Maud, I will start with you because you appear to be most unviolent.
Okay.
What
You're
make
at. Go ahead.
the man of airs is but a chain link between two worlds. Let us say there are man and beast. There must be a speak person to shed light between two species, much as there is gods and man, animals and people, plants and animals. Each of these race need men of airs to connect them. It is a symbol of treaty, of peace, of understanding between different race, different beings, different nation, different agriculture, not agriculture, just culture. I apologize. What is the bridge that you gap?
I mean, I suppose I bridged the gap between you and the rest of our group here.
That makes
I
me...
mean,
Let me give example here. Have you... I come from far place. Have
Yes.
Have you become acquainted with my people before, the Syocton people?
I have not.
I come from a place far up in the sky. And he points upwards. He looks up and there's nothing immediately apparent. It's almost like he's pointing at the moon. My people live distantly from everyone else, and it is my job to make sure that the two lands live in harmony. That is what my boss entrusts me with, and that is what I have failed with, and that is why I am here. I bridge the gap between people down here and people up there. Now you, what do you bridge? And if you do not know right now, it is fine. We have long time to think about such things.
Yeah. Let me think on that, Cloudman, and I'll get back to you.
Well, until you figure that out, I will consider you pre-Man of Airs. A Man of Airs in tinying, or not tinying, like small Man of Airs. What is like Man of Airs before?
A baby man of airs.
Yes, thank you, Fisty Man. And
I told you we're all babies, just like that man on the corner said.
Chris Man. What lands do you bridge? This could be anything between poor people, rich people, ugly people, pretty people. Is literally endless options.
Definitely ugly people.
But you have to choose what you are man of heirs of before you can claim title.
I guess I would say I'm the one who bridges the gap, like, between the innocent and the non-innocent.
Wow. Like morality. Or more. Wait, is it morality or mentality? Mischief. Help.
I think you mean mustardality.
That is a type of condiment.
Yeah.
He looks over at Melody, who was standing pretty close to the fight during this, since you were out with Hostel already back in the alley. I have not catch your name, but I will simply, if I am mustardality, you will be ketchupality.
Get
No, it is simply because of your hair, not because of, like, taste.
I won't respond to that.
He looks over at Chris, man. How do I approach the name?
Yeah, keep going with the ketchup thing. She really likes it.
Yeah. 2
Ketchup.
marks in a row.
Ketchup man.
I punch him in the face.
What?
She really,
Yeah.
she really likes her favorite nickname is Ketchup Packet. So
Punch him right in the
if you
face.
want to get on our good sides, call her Ketchup Packet.
Ketchup packet. You are the bridge between food and people.
I punch him in the face.
What do you roll? You gotta tell me what you roll.
Well, you just didn't acknowledge me. You said,
I'm getting punched in the face. I don't like what's happening, okay? I don't have...
Says the one that just rolled like 6 nat 20s on Dante's character.
It was pretty impressive.
That is
It's lucky I was fighting with a dagger.
a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh yeah, you punch him straight in the teeth once again. This is how he knows you. He's almost prepared for it. He positions his face in a way that he knows like he'll take the least amount of damage because this is the 3rd time now. I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
And
he only takes like one point.
He's already sitting down, so just kind of knocks his head back. He's like, God, oh blessed. Ugh.
I'm like, don't call me that. And then I like just back up and lean against the wall.
He slowly starts gaining some energy, kind of backs up. Is like, maybe I talk to you least, but
great idea.
I'm just sitting over there laughing at this point. Hostel thinks it's hilarious.
he walks over to Fisty, Indy, and Ember, who are over by the entryway of the alley, and he once again approaches you with open hands as well. Amber Man.
That's me.
What are the lands that you bridge?
The pint glass and my mouth.
The man of heirs between sobriety and sobriety. Wait, I said the same thing twice.
Yes.
The
Essentially that.
sobriety and the non-sobriety. That is not bad. It is something. That is a status that crippling. Fisty man.
Yes, that's me.
What lands do you bridge?
I'm from New Zealand.
Would somebody be translating? I am still afraid of this language.
Do you want me to speak a different language?
Please.
Okay, so from here on out, I'm going to continue saying things, but Fisty is going to be saying them in Greek.
Just to Cloudman or just all together?
How
do you
Cloudman here?
Hold the fuck on.
English is Fisty's second language.
No,
and she is not literate in
that's
either
why I'm
of them.
saying hold the fuck on. Yo ass can't read, and you are fluent in 2 languages.
Well, one could make the argument that she's not fluent in English based on everything we've seen so far.
Are you fluent in Greek then?
Yes, Greek is her first language.
Cloudman, as you're doing this, nods and pretends that he's understanding you. So you are the man of errors between.
Oh,
Oh, sheep and people.
Oh, that is actually pretty good. You are very similar to me, actually.
Does that mean we're friends?
Exactly what you want.
As soon as I understand, he he turns to Ember. I have not been introduced. I apologize. I am but a humble dustman on the street. I am Cloudman. How do you pronounce your introduction?
My name is Ember.
You have to choose a different name, Emberman. We already have an Emberman.
No.
He looks over to Indy, who has in the previous episode introduced herself as Amber. Can you convince her to tell me what name is?
You know what? You can just call me Indy.
Cloudman just kind of, it looks like his world kind of crumbles here. Did your camera cut out, Emmy, or is that?
Oh, sorry. I went on an adventure and I didn't want to distract you guys.
I didn't know if that was on mine. That's fine. Okay.
No, that's me.
Okay, sweet. He's like, well, now, congratulations, you have been promoted to Emberman. He turns to Ember and says this. I am Cloudman. We have the similar last part of name. Consider it a gracious gift as our meeting.
She just stares at him.
Somebody help, I am bad at talking to women. Maud, help.
Yeah? Let's just talk to her like you would me, bud. She don't bite.
Is the weather warm for you too?
Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna be the man who bridges Cloudman and Ember, but
Amberman, what lands do you bridge?
I'm not really sure.
Do not.
Nobody's ever really asked me that before.
No worries. You have plenty of time during journey to think. We are. I would like to say co-workers, but men of airs is greater symbol than simple employment. We are a species of life that we breathe into acceptance. I might have mixed those terms around, but I am hoping my meaning is observed. Either way, I appreciate if you help me on this. I will do anything to get my spot back.
So what is it that you're needing help with exactly?
Many weeks ago, I helped a coworker, a similar man of airs, back at my hometown of Skytown. We travel a great journey. We see the mountains, the oceans, the cold, harsh winters of my land. And eventually we come to an understanding on what my coworker was seeking. But my employer deemed him as a traitor for such actions. And at the time, my coworker defect. He escapes and is unheard of for several days. And so my employer takes rage out on me. He removes my title, my possessions, my home, and I am sent here. I have traveled so far to meet with my coworker, the one who is responsible for this, the only person here that could possibly help. I've waited here for 10 days, and he is nowhere. And apparently, you also look for this man. This man leave mark behind alleyway, leading you to search for him. If I understand of Maud correctly.
Yeah, that's who we're looking for.
if the group helped me get job back across the lands back to my home, I am positive I would be able to find the identity of the one you search for. For his records are inside Manaver's headquarters. I'd be able to find Lickety Split.
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Thank you. Small problem, however. I am in a slight pickle as to how to get back.
Cloudman, and I like
You don't know
look
how
up.
to get back, or you can't get back.
I will he looks at Melody after you say this as well, because she also called at the same time. But he kind of like is the like, I'll be right with you. What did you say, Punch?
She like frowns at him.
He flinches.
I'm gonna reload.
This isn't going to be dangerous for us, is it? Coming with you, taking you?
Absolutely not at this simple countryside walkabout.
Okay. And then
Sure.
she just like opens up her notebook and starts like writing shit down.
If any dangers become a visibility, I will account for actions. I will protect with extent of abilities. But only until I am almost die. Then I will retreat. I am not suicidal. I'm gonna get... I have places to be. I will not die on such short occasion. Either way. I have marked down the path it took me to get here. I travel eastward for hundreds of miles. Every stop I stay at, I give away a piece of my property in order to sell myself the means of traveling further. By the time I reach this town, this dust hole, this fecal matter wasteland, I give away everything except for my means of protection and also the map I used to get here. And while I stay here, I give away map for food and sustenance.
Can't we just go get your map back?
We can do that?
I mean, it makes sense to me. If we're going to retrace your steps to get here, might as well try to get all your shit back, bud.
Well, that will be perfect, because once we find map, I will be able to locate previous settlement, and we shall begin journey.
Okay, dope. Who did you sell the map to?
Oh, higher up, Thugman, way up in the north.
Oh, yes, good. The higher up thug man.
Oh yes, he bring me into dark wine cellar. He taped my arms to a chair. He threatened me with needles and guns and large horn cows. And he'd take my map and he'd give me $100.
What a sequence of events.
What?
I am skipping some details, but at
This
the
is
end of the
almost
day...
50 level of incomprehensible.
At the end of the day, he has my map and we can get it back if we have nice negotiation.
Okay.
Fisty likes him.
I feel like Fisty understood that perfectly.
We're gonna be best friends on this journey. But as of now, do we wish to rest for a few before we challenge, or... I am slightly bruised.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to rest up for a bit, I mean, I think the rest of us are okay, but I mean, we could always potentially, I mean, We could try to like sneak our way and get it. We don't necessarily have to fight, I guess.
Oh, we do not have to fight. I'm sure he is a reasonable man. He owns large wine business. I am sure he will simply give back if
he strapped you to a chair and like threatened to injure you.
Now, Cloudman has not been entirely clear on his entry of the establishment.
Uh-huh.
I make a small stumble on a ball bearing and send the wine cooler into abyss.
Oh my god.
Long story short, I sell my body with bruises. At least I gain $100 for map. I convince him it was of treasure. So he may not be happy with me when he sees me again.
Okay.
Long story short, I have used $100 and I have resorted to mugging. Cloudman.
Mugging people is bad, Cloudman.
Oh no, I only mug buildings.
I don't understand.
That's so you just burgle.
I mean, that's still bad, dude.
Oh, it's not good to be a burger, Cloudman.
Fisty Man is punching bad.
What?
Don't try to confuse her. Don't
I
talk to
punch
her.
good.
No. I have confused. Okay.
Fisty Man is not punching bad. Fisty Man is punching good.
I understood you. If I could have a small calzone in the eating establishment, I would be very grateful. I need to rest my bruised bones.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of health back.
Okay. Does anyone make another move from there? They just suggested a short rest.
I'm good for a short rest. I mean, I don't need
Yeah, you guys haven't necessarily done anything. Okay, is there anything you guys want to do during this time? In theory, Cloudman's simply going to go back and find his booth once again at the Glorious Barn Battle. The same booth he was in before.
I want to go down into his hole and get all of his alcohol and bring it back to Glorious.
Okay.
And I'm not going to be able... If we can just, like, assume that happens, because I'm about to pick up Bailey, so I'm going to be unable to talk for the next, like, maybe 5-10 minutes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not DM, so.
Cool. Okay, I'm muting.
Alright.
Okay. So, heading back into the bar here, Melody had used her train of memory to rescout the sewer line that she took the previous night and gather up as many of these burgled beer bottles as she could and bring them back to Glorious. Entering into the bar once again, the group is greeted at the door. It's about a little after noon here for good old Glorious. Yeah, let me summon my guy back. And he would greet you at the door. Hey, you guys coming in for a second lunch? You're hungry. I like it. I like hunger. Hunger's my enemy. That's why I like it.
I don't understand.
That doesn't make a lot of sense, but I like your style anyway.
Here for it.
Well, sit back down. You guys are free anytime. Okay, so Cloudman.
So are we coming? Are we coming back in with Melody at this point, or is she at this point still going off to retrieve the?
Melody would have entered about 5 minutes later.
Okay,
and it
gotcha.
comes back with that, and Glorious would agree and take the bottles and just kind of annoyedly, with his same iconic smile, but kind of annoyedly, kind of look over to the booth where Cloudman is sitting, just shake his head and bring them into the kitchen area. It's not gonna put him back in the bar area, not until they're at least properly sanitized or checked. Most of them are probably gonna make their way to the trash, actually, sadly.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so anyway, going to the booth here. after a few, if you need to, also you can take a short rest here and reroll some hit dice if you'd like.
I think he has stepped away for the moment.
Okay, well then I will. I like hit.
There he is.
I'm here. I'm just on the floor.
God damn. That's better. It's just your burping in the background. I can't believe I made this stupid track.
It's amazing.
Okay, I'm good. I expended 2 and I'm up to nearly full.
Okay. Cloudman used all his hit dice. Okay, sweet. So yeah, resting, some good water and some good food managed to pick his spirits back up. Is there any other conversations that you guys would like to have at this time? While the rest is continuing. It's mostly just to pass the time while Melody is helping at the airport.
Sure.
She's currently picking up her dog.
So at this point, it's basically we're all here at the booth except for, I mean, Melody's out doing her thing.
Yeah, it's about midday. The bodies are falling from the ceiling. It's your normal hustle and bustle that Glorious would have to offer you.
Yeah. So Cloudman, I'm prepared for a long journey, but how long are we talking here?
Okay. Let me see. If I remember the path I take, I travel from 5 different cities. And that was before I go through teleportation.
Okay.
And so I basically travel east from city to city, following road, getting banned from every tram gate I meet.
Okay.
This has been rough. But eventually making my way here to my destination and coming to realization that my friend has been poofed.
It's been...
But, if I can recall the place that I first land after my firing, a town called New Atlanta.
Okay.
Do you guys want to roll
Okay.
history?
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll do history. I don't think I have a good modifier. Yeah.
This is going to be pretty obvious.
It's a dirty 20.
Oh, that's a nat 1 for mod.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Holy shit, yeah.
Of course, I get a fucking nat 20 on a
Hostile-
bold history check.
Hostile would know about it because this is a place that Hostile would have, during his travels, ultimately always tried to avoid. Andy,
Christy also got a nat 20.
Jesus. Fisty, this is the town that you showed up in when you got here from New Zealand.
Oh.
Indy, this is one of the, you would also recognize this because your sheltering of simply your experience through books and stuff. This is one of the things you just recovered from hearing about it from your folks and whatnot. You know New Atlanta is the second biggest city in America. It is basically like around the current day Los Angeles kind of area over on the West Coast in California. The same reason why Hostel will avoid it, because Hostel would also know that this is the biggest area for practicing and training soldiers for the Legion. This is the most heavily policed area in the country. Sans the capital, which is very little population, mostly just Legion business where the capital is. And that's over on the East Coast, up near the DC area. Ember, this is where... Ember, did you roll? What did you roll?
Got a dirty 20.
Yeah, Ember, this is where you were supposed to go for your barracks training.
I was gonna say it sounded familiar.
Yep, this is where you were fucking supposed to go before you ditched out. Very, very famous town. Even Mod, what did you say you got?
I rolled a nat 1, baby.
So Mod's the only one who doesn't know.
Mod knows about the city. Mod has never gone there though before. Mod has spent. Gotten somehow managed to avoid that train of stuff, or at least in this situation didn't immediately come to his mind.
I feel like not knowing what New Atlanta is would be the equivalent of not knowing what Los Angeles is.
It literally is, and so it's kind of hard for me to justify a nat 1 to this situation, so I'm going to chalk it up to a brain fart. I'm going to say you're sitting here and you're just like, that sounds like a stupid name for a city for a homebrewed campaign where people are just renaming old cities.
It could also be something along the lines of he knows what it is and like sort of vaguely where it is, like West Coast, but doesn't know a whole lot of the specifics
like
about
the history of it, like what goes on there, like not necessarily been there, or maybe just been there through passing. The guys who got above the 15 would also know that the largest tram gate in the country is located there, bigger than even the capital. This is the tram gate that is able to connect through small embassies even outside of the North American continent, like places where soldiers are being barracked up overseas. This is the only connecting tram gate that has enough proper dimension-sized gates for people from other countries to be able to get to. That's why Fisty had to come here to be able to get to America. That's... Okay. And so you would definitely, and technically everyone would know about this. It's just not necessarily everybody has the same knowledge. But this is where Cloudman was sent off when he got fired, because wherever he was currently stationed basically ejected him from his country and sent him down to the planet to live down here. Do you all know about the great city?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, dude, I know all about it.
Not about Atlanta. I speak of the great city of Jonas. As once again, he kind of makes a gesturing up to the sky.
Can I do a history check for Jonas?
Yeah.
FYI, Andrew, I'm back and I'm headed home.
Welcome back!
That was a 3 for Mod, if anybody else wants to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Get all my bad rolls out earlier.
Jonas sounds familiar, but you would know it by a different name, and so Jonas doesn't immediately click.
15.
I got an 18.
Fisty got a 10.
10, okay. Jonas is the city, the satellite city, the land of the aliens, the satellite structure that floats above.
Ooh.
My people, the Syocton people, we live there. Very few of us venture down here because it is not a part of, what is it called, the treaty of our lands. We keep to ourselves. But I am man of errors, and so it is my job to learn language. It is my job to learn customs. It is my job to bridge the gaps. I am the man of errors between the Syoctans and the Earth people, or ground people, or dirt people. They do not like it when I call them dirt people. I receive many bludgeons.
So basically, you are like...
I am an ambassador.
You're like skirting the law to, like, better benefit your people, so that maybe you can provide like a better connection to us in the future.
It is precise.
Okay. I can understand that.
The government hopes for a steady connection later on, but as of now, there is simply too much difference between our lands. And the Man of Errors hopes to fix that issue. But without my job, I simply cannot do such things, and I have no other purpose.
I can understand that, because sometimes, not always is it that doing the right thing means obeying the letter of the law.
The letter of the law is but a written tablet. But we are people. We have lives. We deserve to understand each other. It is not about who says we should not do. It is about following the path of understanding. And there is no such written law that can keep me from that path. And I am sure, as a fellow man of Eris, or a baby man of Eris, as you have not decided a path yet,
but
you will understand.
I actually thought of one, and then I thought of it right after, and then I completely spaced on it.
Well, spit it out! We do not have all the time!
Sure. I am the bridge between man and machine.
Ooh, nice.
Cloudman's eyes kind of light up here. He's like, what is this meaning?
I can just show him my arm, and I can just like pop it open to like pop out a cartridge or whatever, just to like give him an example.
Which cartridge do you use?
Oh, well, he would have seen my saw earlier.
I know, but that was a moment of pure fear, and it was him being sawed at the foot. I don't necessarily think you would have seen that. As he was tied up.
Yeah, damn it, I don't think I have my fucking lighter anymore, because I gave that to
lighter's gone.
Damn it. That would have been perfect. No, I'll just pop in like my multi-tool thing.
Your multi-tool thing was a part of your lighter. That's what you gave away.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Well, you gave away the little utensil. You still have the multi-tool, but it doesn't do anything unless you have an attachment for it.
Okay, yeah, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll pop in the mace then.
The mace?
Yeah, my blunt weapon.
Okay, yeah, you plug in the mace, and your arm does this kind of undulation as the inside of it kind of forms this material and structures it according to its programming for the chip, and the arm splits open, very The Thing style, to someone's head, and it kind of folds down robotically, and this large mace protrudes from it here. And Cloudman's eyes kind of light up here. That is a little awkward, wouldn't you say?
What do you mean? What do you mean a little awkward?
Ooh, show me more of your tricks. This is impressive.
I mean, I can't. Do you remember last night I threatened you with that saw?
No, I was too busy being chopped to pieces.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll show you that later. But those are at the moment. Those are the only two I've got. Except, I've got one more. But
Oh, well, do not be shy. I am but a curious soul.
It almost killed the last guy who used it.
Oh.
So.
I'm waiting.
I could pull it out and show it to him what it looks like, but I'm not gonna pop it in.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll show him what it looks like. It's like, it's this little glowing cartridge. I kind of woke up with it one day. I don't really know where it came from, but I'm kind of terrified to use it because I think that if I use it, then it'll harm me in some way.
Oh, really? Well, what does it look like?
You mean like when it's actually active?
Yes. Like, is it a boom cannon or some sort of firebomb?
I don't know. Like the last guy who tried to use it, it just blew up his arm because he had like the same kind of thing that I do.
You see Cloudman's smile kind of, for but a moment, kind of phase to a focused seriousness, like an eerie interest. May I see?
Yeah. I'll hand him the cartridge if that's what he's wanting.
You hand him the cartridge?
Yeah.
Okay. He fiddles it around in his hands here, and Kyle, quickly roll a perception check for me. Or anyone, really, if you need to.
That's a 12.
Anyone who wants to, not necessarily if you're looking. It's just Kyle's the one that's talking. Or Maud.
I've got a passive of 14. I don't know. Like, that's sort of what you use when you're not actively looking for something.
Yeah.
Like.
So Kyle will be the one rolling. Yeah, if no one's like looking out for it, they just be their passive.
Yeah, I just got 12.
Yeah, he's rotates it around for a second. It looks like it's kind of like his eyes doing the REM, just kind of looking back and forth. Such technologies are interesting for non-robo people. And he hands it back for you.
Do you, so I didn't detect anything with my...
No, it's simply him studying.
This, I mean, this technology doesn't seem, like it's terrestrial necessarily. Do you have, like, any idea what this could be?
I have no idea.
Can I roll a
Roll
God,
insight.
what would it be to see if I can see if he's lying?
Roll insight.
Oh fuck, hang on. I gotta make sure my dice cloud is. Oh, just a second. Sorry, Speed.
You're
There we
fine.
God. The good rolls will come eventually, but that's a 10.
10. He is staring you straight in the eyes, and he's either serious or hard to read. It's kind of hard to differentiate. But Cloudman's language is so odd that it's very hard to like depict really what he's truly hiding between what his words are. But he's, as far as you're aware, what he said is what he said.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Nah. I'll put it away and I say, yeah, I mean, if I ever find out a little more about it, I might.
Once I find the Megatron, I will inform him of the possibilities.
Megatron.
Megatron.
Yes, is like big bad the boss man for robo people.
Are you? Yeah. That's what.
You do not want to go into the history. It is a lot of deep intellectual men of airs research. As his eyes kind of dart back and forth, trying to change the subject now. Who would like another beverage beer?
I feel like
I would, but also tell me more about Megatron.
I feel like he fucking watched Transformers like as part of like history class or something because the Synox didn't know what it was.
I mean, from just your passive just notice of him, it looks like he's just shitting words.
Okay, I'm not gonna press it because I don't want to.
Glorious comes over with, once again, very similar to how most of the dishes are served. Just a massive mug is placed in the middle of the table with 7 different straws pointing in different directions.
Oh my god, this is just beer.
Oh no, this is the beer bank.
Fisty will lean forward and drink out of one of the straws.
Glorious goes, wait!
Fisty like gets her mouth to the straw and then like just moves her eyes to look at Glorious like,
are you okay with stouts?
I hate him so much.
I had a neighbor who was a Boy Scout.
Cloudman goes, I love cookies! And Glorious goes, okay! Drink!
A stout is just
Fisty goes ahead and drinks.
Okay.
Oh no.
So does Hostel.
This is
Yeah.
this is a
Yeah, I'll take as well.
this is an he kind of advertised it as a stout, but it's really sour. It is a.
God damn it.
Yeah, he fucked you guys over.
There's beer.
Sounds awesome.
Indy is unfazed.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. And Hostel's distrust of Glorious grows as this happens. Glorious doesn't quite leave while this happens. He's like, "Hey, Mod, did you end up visiting your friend?"
No, I never did actually.
I was about to say it was a pain in the butt to get that info. I didn't. I was just wondering if you're putting it to good use.
The opportunity hasn't arisen yet, but I do really appreciate that.
That's fine. I just don't want to. I just want to make sure I'm not getting sold out.
What do you mean? What do you mean sold out?
Well, I'm not really supposed to be getting this stuff from people, so.
No, don't worry. My business is my own, and like whether or not you help me, that's entirely your prerogative.
I respect that. Yeah. No, I just want to make sure that you're getting the most use out of my gestures and vice versa. I like to think that we're like a 2-man squad or a 7-man versus 1-man squad. Well, wait, I got like 5 people over here, so like 7 on 5, and well, we have a couple part-time workers, so let's say we're even. 1-on-1. I'm gonna go see what Colonel's up to. You guys have a good time.
That was very confusing by Glorious.
Glorious scratches his head a little bit and starts walking upstairs.
Meta, I completely forgot almost that he gave me that address.
That's kind of why I was bringing that up.
I'm glad that you did, because yeah, that was like several sessions ago. Well, maybe like 2.
Yeah, so he was just making sure.
Okay, cool. I'll keep it in mind. I'm glad that you resurrected that.
So the group's together here.
Andrew,
what's up?
Would I have gotten back with all of Cloudman's alcohol yet?
Yeah, you would have made it back like 5 minutes after they got in. So at this point, you have picked up on almost the entirety of the conversation. Like they kind of had some sips for the majority of it, or for the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
So you would have heard everything.
So yeah, I would have taken the alcohol just all back and given it all back to Glorious.
And to repeat Glorious's actions, he with his still iconic smile, just kind of glared over at the Cloudman booth and just kind of shook his head. And he brought them off to the kitchen area, not so much put them back behind the bar, just like make sure they're not poisoned or anything.
Sure.
Okay. So in your situation, it's like 7 people at this table. You have like kind of like a stool pushed up to the open end of your table here, and so you're sitting on the end here since you were the last one here, and so there are 3 people on each side, and then you at the end. And so it's up to you guys what you want to do at this point.
And
what?
Hostel's still getting his short rest in, right?
Yeah, we've gotten a short rest. We got a short rest.
Okay, cool. I'd kind of like to go investigate that address before we decide to leave town.
Oh,
what's the address for, Mod?
It's for Mod's personal storyline, essentially.
Don't say that. You gotta obscure it for meta reasons.
No, that's not. I mean, if I
it's
know
for
it
my
and nobody
backstory.
else does.
Thank you. Well,
No,
you gotta
if
answer.
I know it and nobody else does, it's kind of implied.
I know. Okay, whatever.
No, I asked you in character. What address is he talking about?
Oh, don't worry about it.
You're better
I'm
off
sorry,
asking
hold
your
on.
meta what? Oh shit, hostels. Yes, hold
What?
on.
Hold
Cloudman.
on.
Cloudman also looks forward here. He could be spy.
Wait, I
You
could
learned
spy?
all about my history, and you can even tell me about a fucking address that you want to go check out.
Yes, Chris
Yeah,
Man.
fuck you,
Chris
Mom.
Man has been completely transparent, and this is the thanks he gets.
Okay, you don't even know. There was a lot of development to go before we got anything out of that.
I am but a small piece. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, look, more. There's no. I guess there's no real reason being super secretive, especially because I don't quite know what the hell I'm even looking for.
Cloudman pretends he's writing on his hand.
Oh my god. So I had a friend who got herself in a little bit of trouble, and essentially she said that if I go find someone, that I might have my answers. She did some things that I don't really have an answer for, that I don't think that anybody does. And that seemed pretty out of character for her. And
Okay.
I just want to know why.
It sounds like she is a charlatan of the law. I am totally in.
You wanna come with me?
I am sticking the middle finger to the police. I am totally in.
I mean, sticking the middle finger to the police is kind of what got her in the situation that she got in. So.
I mean, yeah, Cloudman, you know we're Legion, right?
Cloudman, he kind of looks over to Chris Man and looks back. He's like, I assume is why this man has powerful magics.
Well, so I just mean like sticking it to the police, you know.
No, those police and your police are different. You are like armadillos and they are like trucks.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You know, roadkill. I thought this was a simple analogy. I'm very trying right now. Please, somebody help.
Oh, he's just glaring at him.
I cannot talk to girls. Somebody help.
I agree.
I can help. I can help, Cloudman.
Oh, yes. You are all...
You can talk to me.
Cloudman has no idea what to identify Fisty as.
She has boobs and the little bra thing on.
Cloudman doesn't see through that lens.
Okay.
He's listening to Fisty now.
So we're gonna help. Help.
Great one, Fisty.
She sort of looks over to Hostile. Help.
Oh, she's saying help.
I'm proud of you.
Cloudman's also
she
saying help. Still distressed about Melody. We're both saying help. Help.
Help.
I lean over really close to Cloudman and whisper something in his ear, and I'm gonna type it into the hostile chat.
Do it.
I swear to God.
I'm so
This
mad.
is gonna take a long drink from the straw.
Mod, I was this close to typing in your mod chat for your insight roll, and you just rolled like an asshole. And so I was like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my rolls have not warmed up yet, I guess.
No, that's fine. This actually makes for better narrative.
Cool.
Andrew, I'm pulling onto our street, so I'm afraid I'm gonna need that camera.
That's fine. Just come downstairs and you can grab it from me.
Okay.
Okay, there you go, Andrew. This is what I whispered to.
Juicy secret.
My guess would be that Hostel's like, you should really call her Ketchup Pack, and she'd really love that. Is that what he said? I fucking know it is.
You don't know. You don't know what he said.
Cloudman turns to Melody and goes, "It is fine, Ketchup Packet. I am here for you."
So much.
Amazing.
Hang tight, Andrew. I'll punch him in the face again. I can't roll while I'm driving.
Cloudman can't read your response. He's just like, he's looking back at Chris, man, like, did I do it right?
What
Hostel is on the floor
grab
laughing
him.
so hard.
Listen, I grab him by his shirt. I grab him by his sternum, and I pull his face into mine. And I say, I don't know how many times I have to spell it out for you, Do not call me that. The last man that called me that died.
What?
I fucking killed him.
What?
Don't call me
What
that.
Chris man say?
Chris is an asshole. Don't trust him.
Chris!
Chris is on the floor right
I have
like legitimately on the floor laughing his ass
I
off.
have been bamboozled. He dusts off his non-shirt because Melody is technically just wearing a frickin' tux vest. He just dusts it off. It's filthy already, but he just knocks a little dust off it. Very well. We shall assassinate Maud's friend, and we will move onwards.
That's not the idea.
You scared the shit out of me. I forgot you were coming down here. Sorry. Forgot. Here you go. Let's just grab it off the chair here.
Okay, I can't really get over there very easily.
Homeboy! Here you go. Here you go.
So, Cloudman, you said that your map can be recovered north of here. Is this like in town? Or...
Yes, it is in this town. I sell it simply for payment purposes, for eating, drinking, and toileting. It is not.
It's okay. Never mind.
Yes, I sell him it, but I'd be able to locate it. I am very good with directions.
Okay. Yeah, can I'd like to pull out my personal map of the town and ask if he can mark it.
Okay. Looking at the map, he goes ahead and marks it, and it's up. It's actually he said, despite saying that he was good at directions, and earlier he said it was up way north. He marks further down on the map, like an asshole. But he's kind of marking where the streets are for it here. It's like it is around this area here. It is it is kind of like a similar bar establishment to this, but much smaller. There was a lot of space in the basement. That is where I went. But it was owned by a man. He had lots of friends, and he was very, very rough. His name... he had a very, very regal name. His name is Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Yes, Ludwig. It was like filling my mouth with marbles. I do not like the pronouncing.
It's that's one name that's like just kind of fucking full of itself.
You cannot even attach man to the end of it. It is simply obnoxious.
Yeah. It's too much.
Ludwig, man, I sound like an ass.
Well,
yeah, you don't ever other than that, huh?
He looks over at Hostel and is like, "Can you say that again? I missed it."
I said, and you don't usually look like an ass, huh?
Never. It is like water on ice water.
What?
So, when you say Ludwig, you don't say man after his name?
No, that would be silly, would it not?
Can you not say man after Fisty?
Okay. I did not mean to offend you. I am sorry.
I'm not a man.
You see Cloudman's eyes go wide. And he turns to Chris. And he's like, yeah, help.
Fisty also turns to Chris and says, help. Fisty has once again internalized his name as Chris.
It's like that moment, Sheep, in Silent Voice, when that guy with the afro figured out he was talking to a girl that whole time and like ended up a mile down the street the second of
I know how to help. I know how to help both of you with one action.
Okay.
And I call Glorious over and I say, "Can I get 2 20 on pump 18s, please?"
20 on pump 18!
2 of them.
No, normally I have like a list of questions I have to ask customers before I give those. Like, mostly it's just a line of, regular credentials like, are you over 18? Do you have a heart issue? Are you prone to seizures or any sort of blood issues? If you're, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get you the drink. Caddy! 20 on pump 18!
2 of them.
2 of them! He kind of bumbles over to another table as you see Caddy all the way across the bar, putting down everything she has, being startled by Glorious's voice and beginning to start these drinks.
Don't worry. This drink helped me get through my problems. It'll help you too. Granted, it took me about 5 or 6 of them, but I think one should help you.
I trust you with my life, Christman.
Boy.
As you should.
Caddy stumbles over and gives a quick nod over to Fisty.
And I do too. Fisty waves at Caddy like that.
She'd wave too, but her hands are full of beer. She kind of like almost starts to wave, but it spills a little bit. She's like, ooh. So she puts the drinks down in front. It's like, okay, let me know if you need anything. And she kind of, and then she wanders off back to their area.
All right, you two, down them now. 5.
Who's
4,
downing? Wait,
3,
who is the 2?
Fisty like very quickly panics, picks up the drink and puts it on the floor.
Okay, Cloudman.
No, pick it up and drink it.
Fisty picks up the drink and drinks it.
Cloudman puts the drink down. You see a vacant stare in it. I want Fisty to also roll a con save for me.
That's an 18.
Okay, yeah. Shit, man, this drink hit you like a meteor to the dinosaurs, but by golly, are you not going to let a substance get the better of you in this situation? But
Fisty tears up and looks at Hostel like...
Problems are gone now, right? Don't need any more help, do ya?
Cloudman stares blankly like a man suffering through years and years of warfare and bloodshed and torment, and he's simply like looking through time and space itself, just kind of gazing at the floor of the drinks next to him, and he's just like, thank you.
You're welcome. Hey. Cloudman is here.
Wow, that was really good.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What is
his accent? Like it says like Patrick Warburton.
He's still just staring. He looks at the fist. He's like, did it work for you?
I don't know. Did it work?
Horrified.
Did it work? I'm better, Chris.
He looks over to Chris.
Yeah, you're all better. Look at you.
I still don't.
Yay!
Still don't believe I understand.
If you don't understand, you might need another one. That should help you. Should help clear things out.
Oh God.
He doesn't respond. He's looking in your direction, but his eyes are looking through you. It's like he's just kind of following the motions of conversation.
I need a shot.
This is ass to like a different plane of reality.
He failed his concept
right,
pretty hard.
I think we all need to join them on this journey together.
You're gonna
I yell over at Gloria's. Hey, we need 5 more 20 on pump 18s.
Okay.
Genuinely cannot have my voice be any deeper than it already is, so I'm gonna pass.
No, I do want to let you guys know there's a separate questionnaire I have to ask for the second drink.
This is the first for the rest of us.
I know.
No, this is for everyone who didn't take them.
Okay. Well. Okay. And as Glorious. Shit.
I'm getting major Lil Jon vibes from
yeah
now.
Okay. 20 up by 18.
I get.
I'm gonna go pee while he goes and gets these. If you guys want to talk amongst yourself, I am exploding.
I'm gonna get another beer.
I was gonna say we're about at the halfway point. This might be a good time to take a break anyway.
Yeah, this might be a good time for a break if you guys want to take a small break to get some beverages and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
My mom's dog was so excited to see me.
There are very few things in this life more pure than a dog who has not seen you in quite a while and is happy about it.
Well, yeah, and she's been boarded since Tuesday. So she hasn't seen any family like all week, and she almost like knocked me down. She was like,
Oh,
she
goodness.
was so excited. It was very sweet. Weirdly, that's also the reaction that Luna gives me every time I go to Emmy and Dante's, which is weird because she doesn't like Katie. She just
I
genuinely.
don't know. I'm pretty
really
sure
likes
Luna likes me.
Have
I'm
you
like
warned
95% certain that Luna really likes the way I taste.
like so you dress?
Huh? The way I
She
taste?
doesn't like the way. Oh, I thought you said dress, and I was like,
No, no. That's why she keeps trying to eat me every time I come in.
sure. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I have a scar on my shin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which, I mean,
Tracks.
it surprises me because it's not like she bit me that hard. Like, it was a nip, and it just, I don't know, I guess caught in a weird way.
Michael, my download is at 34.33 out of 35.58.
It's still not done.
Okay, to be fair, I did turn off my computer.
Okay.
So I got Star Wars Squadrons today, so I'm really excited to try that out.
I don't believe in Star Wars games.
I don't believe in Star Wars. I don't think it exists. I think it's a really elaborate, like, practical joke.
Cool Star
I
Wars
think that
cars,
Star
too.
Wars is a documentary, but that the moon landing was faked.
Aren't those so cool?
I've literally been watching Star Wars all weekend, so that's really funny.
How's everyone's day been?
Yes.
Oh, good. My back hurts real bad.
Turning 85 is tough.
It really is.
You could have it removed.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I'm worried that Andrew's setting something up and we're about to get into a fight.
I took his fight cam away from him, so.
I mean, I can just use mine. I'll just have
Are we
to
about to fight?
take a second to rotate around. No, I just like drawing funny pictures.
There's a bunch of dicks back there.
Just a lot of dicks.
Andrew, it's not gonna fit. Andrew, it's not gonna fit.
as a
No, there's still some
as a
in
white
there.
girl
There's
on a
still some
casting
there.
couch. It'll always fit.
Whoa. You
That's-
son of a bitch.
Damn.
Sorry. And you know what's funny? I also emptied out the Kraken bottle upstairs too. Both of them fit perfectly.
Andrew, do you
Holy
work
shit.
tomorrow?
I do. I'll be
I'm
fine.
so proud of you.
Mine's still
Take me 2 seconds to sober up. All right, is everyone back? No, Kyle's still gone. CJ, are you back?
Ooh, Kyle has popcorn or a big bag of mac and cheese.
Yeah, I'm here.
A big
Just eating ice.
Okay, sweet. So moving on. If everybody's back from here, we can go and continue. I suppose Glorious brought 5 more of these big, really warm, ugly, horrible drinks over to the group, and they put them in front of everyone. It's up to you what you do with it.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
You grab one of the 20-ounce pump 18s. Just gonna down it, chug it.
Oh, I didn't. It's
You
not
do
a
whatever you
it's not
want.
like-
No, it is a highball glass.
Okay, gotcha. I will.
I'm gonna down it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna down it.
Oh my god. I see everybody downing it, and I get nervous. And I down mine too.
Ember does not down.
Yeah, if everybody's doing it, I'll do mine.
What did Ember do?
Peer pressure.
Ember does not.
Okay. Well, everybody but Ember, Cloudman, and Fisty. Make a
Well, but
con
it's not
save.
everybody is doing it. If Ember doesn't do it,
Oh, if you won't, okay then.
Melody, do it. Melody, do it.
I look to Ember. I'll do it if you do it.
I got drunk last night. I don't need to get drunk again.
Mod got a 10 on his con save.
Ooh. Okay, Mod, you're drunk.
Mine almost rolled to a 1, but instead I got a 18.
Yeah, I'll do it. Mine's a 14.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. So who got the 18 and 17? Let's type it to someone. Sorry. Okay.
I got 18.
Okay. As Indy and
17.
Indy and Hostile down this here. This is not your first rodeo. You've hit the mean streets of Detroit when it comes to liquor. What did you get, Ember? I'm sorry.
Ember's not drinking.
Ember didn't do it.
Ember, what about you? What were you, Melody?
Ember, come on.
14.
Ember.
14. Okay, Maud and Melody, however, are suddenly struck with this sensation, like you've suddenly can see through the veil, and the medium between past and present, life and death, abstract,
I have like a
and,
hallucinogen.
abstract and mundane are all just kind of colliding, and you're just looking forward here. If I could put it in layman's terms, that Drake fucked you.
I'll look at Chris and I'll be like, "What the fuck was in that?"
Oh, it's
Good,
Bacardi Gold and Everclear. Literally just the 1-in-1, like, filled up. There's no ice. And you can make it at home if you hate yourself. It's not hard.
Dope.
Oh my
Melody
That
starts crying.
That was Chris. I want to fucking fight you.
Roll initiative.
Dude, let's fucking fight. Come on.
You're in the right place for it.
I'm gonna break your stupid armor now. I couldn't do it last time.
Wait. Men of ours are men of peace. Well, you mustn't fight.
Yeah, Chris is fucking man of shit over here.
Yeah.
As
I'm a man of shit air.
Cloudman has already apparently sobered up a little bit since sitting there for a couple minutes. He has gained his sense again. He's still a little slurry, but no, we must save our fights for else time.
I hand him my drink. I hold my drink out to him.
You are a bamboozler. Mom warned me of you.
You know you wanna.
I do, but I am abstaining for spiritual reasons. He takes a small sip.
Chris, Skyboy's right. We can't fight.
Skyboy.
Yeah, we gotta.
All right.
You will call him. You will call
touch
him.
mine.
You will call him Chris Man. Okay, you will like it.
Chris Man,
Chrisman.
we gotta go on our big adventure, and I gotta get big and strong and learn how to use this glowy thing, and then I'll kick your ass.
You know what? No time like the present to try out a new item. Throw that bitch in there and let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
What did you get?
I mean, he is drunk.
But are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, if at a booth full of people,
Oh god.
I'll pull it out and I'll just like hold it in my palm.
What are you holding out?
Put it in.
The mystery cartridge.
Cloudman's just kind of looking. Just like.
Yeah. What's it to you, Chris? I could kill everybody right here, right now.
Do it! Kill him! Kill him right now! Kill him!
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah, kill me.
Skyboy, what's your deal, man?
I want to see you use your ultimate super move. Hydro pump this bitch.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
Yeah, no. You know what? Chris, you know what? Chris, man.
I'm here.
Why are
I'm
you
here,
calling
buddy.
him that?
Let's take this out. Cause Skyboy wanted me to.
Yes! I am excited!
I want Skyboy to feel accepted. He's the new guy.
Finally somebody understands.
Dude, let's go fucking drop that bitch
Keep
in and see
bringing
what
more
happens.
weirdos into this group.
Kayla, you stole my webcam just to not have your camera on. What the hell?
No, it's on.
It's not on
The
for
camera
me.
is on.
Let me rejoin.
Okay.
He said you stole my camera. That's my camera.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
There you are. All right.
Okay. Let me see.
Can everybody see Kayla?
I do not see Kayla. She's not here.
Shit.
Sorry, Kayla. I haven't seen
Let me
this whole
disconnect.
time.
It also says that I've got like one red.
Yeah, you have an X through your camera like an asshole.
Your connection seems pretty smooth to me, but
I can hear you fine. Kayla's back. She just needs to turn on her camera.
Kayla's your camera turned on?
No, she is gone.
Now that
Hey.
No, it's just a red line for me.
Oh, I
It
can
says
see it.
video disabled by you. What do you mean?
Weird.
Did you block your
Oh,
husband?
there you're good. I don't know. I must have disabled your video for some reason. You're good now. I can see you.
really hurtful.
It had an. I literally just hovered over it. It said video disabled by you. I was like, no, I didn't. Either way, now that's fixed.
Andrew was like, I don't want to see my wife's stupid, beautiful face. I can't focus.
Okay,
on
so
her
Maud
stupid
said,
face.
let's take this outside.
Yeah, Crispin, let's
Let's
take
fucking
this
do
into the
this.
alley. Let's go fuck around.
Oh no,
Yeah.
this is just
I'll
like
kick
when
your ass.
Cloudman fought Chris Man. Oh, this is just like earlier. Oh no.
Hey, what's a good day without two alley fights?
You're right, I will join.
Oh yeah.
Let's do
Alley
it.
fight.
So, we reconvene in the same area as before.
Jesus.
I feel like fucking Endgame Hulk putting on the gauntlet.
You guys stand.
Don't know what it's gonna do.
No, you've seen it before.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's gonna do to me.
Fair enough.
All right. Chrisman.
You and me, Mod.
If this is, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put a dent in that pretty armor of yours.
Yeah.
All right, I'll with
I puff
some
out my chest.
with some trepidation, even in my drunken state here, I will slap in the mystery cartridge.
You're putting in the mystery cartridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Oh boy.
Freaking.
This would not have happened if Hostel had not ordered drinks for everyone.
No way to blame it on Hostel. So.
No, it gave me a chance to do something out of character.
It's not necessarily out of character. In theory,
yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
It's been pretty chaotic this whole campaign. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so chaotic, Kyle.
This thing
Are you
scared
kidding
Mod.
You will absolutely hurt any of this group. All we have to do is ask you to do it, and you're like, great.
Yeah, with your
Don't convince
permission.
me further.
Mod
Yeah,
splices in this yellow and black cartridge here, one that radiates a different light than the other ones that he's had this entire time. Nothing like a blunt weapon, nothing like the saw weapon, nothing like a lighter on his finger. He places it in here, and his hand starts shifting in a way the other ones didn't move. As his hands take a solid 10 longer seconds to shift internally than they did before, it appears. His hands splits vertically, similar to the previous morphs that his hands do, but the apparatus that appears here doesn't react as volatilely as it did with Pisces, whereas Pisces' attempt to use this led to him exploding immediately. Mod's switches almost immediately, and without a hitch in the transformation. Out pops this long black cylinder, about 3 feet high, only about a couple inches thick, cylindrical shape here. It's almost kind of like reminiscent to like a monolith you would find that was worshipped by civilizations, that gives faith to creatures of underdeveloped sentience. This symbol here, this monolith here, appears with glyphs of this dark kind of like, you know, when you paint with yellow and mix black in, it has that smoky aftertone to it, this kind of deep dark yellow, these glyphs that kind of pulsate upwards through it. You see on it 7 different rings running vertically up the top, almost like LED lights that aren't fully activated. They are simply yellow around the circles and black within the middle. On the outside of them is the glyphs that simply bend and contort and run off in every which direction along the side of this pillar. But this device pops out, and Mod stands there in front of everybody, and they watch. Mod, what do you do?
I mean, Mod still being surprised but drunk. He takes this big pull and he looks Chrisman and he says, "All right, buddy, bend over." I'm just fucking with you.
I gotta switch to the shit posting music now. Damn it!
Yo! I just puff my chest. I'm like, fucking try it.
No. After that, he just kind of, I'll like kind of look it over and be like, well, fucking, how about that? That's I kind of expected to lose my arm. Honestly, I don't know why it's given me this thing instead of just kamikazing me, but I'm not complaining.
Can I look over at Cloudman and see what's happening to him? Like what his reaction is?
Yes. What do you do?
I just want to like basically kind of do an insight check on him to see.
Do an insight.
17.
17. Okay, I'll message you.
You got good rolls tonight, bud.
After my fight, at least.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
You're supposed to use that time period to plug D&D Beyond, but nobody did it. Guys, D&D Beyond. Kayla didn't even do it. She would get the reference.
This combat is brought to you by Dwarven Forge.
Dwarven Forge! It's not actually. Don't.
Fucking podcast ads.
Either way.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check on this new thing and see if I can gain any insight into what it is?
Yeah.
You would be way better for that than me.
Oh, motherfucker! This is what you're good at!
I know!
This
I have a
fits,
+6 to Arcana.
this at least fits the narrative, at least. This is nothing you've ever seen before. You have no idea if this is a weapon, a utensil, some sort of symbol of a rite or whatnot. But this right here is completely alien to you, pun intended.
I have a -1 to Arcana, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll try it.
Now that, like I said, Mod, this is not the first time you've deployed this. I have sent you info on this before.
I'm gonna have to scroll back.
It's been a long time ago, but this is not the first time you deployed this. But either way, you could still roll, just in case you want to take another look at it.
Yeah, for sure. I got a 13 for Arcana, but I'll also roll for History in that case.
You've had the chance to observe this over the time you spent with it here. You haven't had your missing arm for long, but either way, this is still something you haven't quite nailed down its abilities yet. It's definitely not radiating, at least to your immediate understanding, coming off as anything magical of that sort. It's not giving you any sort of knowledge that's telling you what it is based off of magic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When Hostile looked over at Cloudman, did that yield anything? I didn't catch it if it did.
It depended on if you looked over or not. You guys are both pretty drunk.
Yeah.
So, like, it was only Hostile that looked over. Like he said.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably look as well, just because, like, I mean, he's the alien of the group.
As you look over at, once you turn your gesturing over to Cloudman, he kind of, his expression kind of looks kind of goofy, just like a hype man in the background.
Yeah. Cloudman, you look you look pretty stoked for this.
I am excited for the battle of the century.
What are you?
I am looking forward to some ass whooping.
Oh, just between like me and Chris, man.
I mean, forever if you whatever you say.
I mean, honestly, I was kind of all talk back there. I don't really want to beat up Chris, man. I like that guy.
As Mod comes to the conclusion that he is a big teddy bear, the conflict comes to an end.
It's the alcohol only had to wear off a tiny bit. He's
what exactly is that, Mr. Mod, if you mind me asking?
I wish I knew. Essentially, I had a rough night once, and I woke up with this thing with no memory of how I got it.
Ooh. What kind of rough night ends you up with a prize so shiny?
Well, God, I'm actually going back through the mod chat and research because it's been like literally half a year or more at this point. Oh, let me see.
Take time.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, I found it. Yeah, no, I was in a really rough spot, and I got myself into this pattern of drinking nightly, and the last thing I remember before waking up with this thing was a man sat down with me at the bar and asked if he could join me. And the next thing I knew, I was just in the middle of this fucking field with absolutely no memory of how I got there with this thing. And that's it.
Interesting. Did you catch his name or what he looks like?
It's... I just know that it's a man. That's literally all I know.
Well, howdy doody, you have received luck from a stranger. I only receive bludgeonings from strangers. You are a lucky man.
I mean, this thing, I don't know if this is a gift or a curse.
Well, what does it do?
I don't know.
Well, then it is definitely a curse. What a filthy, wasteful object, then.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, something like this doesn't seem like it has no purpose.
I'm sure it is simply artistic distress.
I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure. Like, unless I'm mistaken, like, these cartridges are not made for artistic purposes. There is always some sort of a tool application or some sort of weaponry attached to them. There's nothing that's like art, like you say. This has to, I feel like this has some sort of purpose. I just can't, it just means nothing to me.
Well, perhaps your journey of enlightenment and understanding of your current position as men of heirs between man and machine will help discover this purpose. Maybe not. It is up to you if you decide to pursue interest. But at the end of the day, be careful for the sake of the items you choose to held.
Yeah, I mean, if I can somehow figure out what this thing is, then great. But my main priority here is helping out our group. And if somewhere along the way I can get some answers, that's great. But, you know, we all have a larger goal to work towards here in finding our mutual friend.
Well, that is where I come in, because I have all the answers for you. And if you want the answers, then you have to be helping the Cloudman.
I don't like it when you shimmy your shoulders like that, Cloudman.
It is a twitch. Please don't hurt me.
Oh, it's it looked more like a dance than a twitch to me. But
oh my god, do I have to run now?
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Look, here's something that you should know about me. I'll only harm you if you tell me to.
Oh. I would not like it when you put your hands on me that way.
I mean, I've thrown and dismembered people here in our group.
My arm.
Yeah.
You broke random ketchup lady's arm? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Please stop.
Yeah, she told me to. That's what I'm saying.
I
So,
did.
like-
He's lying.
So, like, if you ever want to, like, put yourself in harm's way for, like, the greater good of the group, like, I'll help you out, man.
I feel like it was a good change of events that we have crossed paths.
I mean, hopefully we'll all be a little smarter this next adventure, but I wouldn't count on it, buddy.
Well, I have not received my current status by being a smart man. So maybe we make good team.
Maybe so.
Anyhow, do you have specific journey you wish to go on before we embark on my map quest?
Haven't thought about fucking map quests in like a decade.
I don't want to think about it.
Who the fuck uses
Who the
map
fuck
quests?
you just print out paper while you're in the street?
Yeah. God, yeah. Well, I mean, I've got my thing I want to do before we leave town, but if we want to go hit up the bar and get back your map first, I'm fine with that too.
It is between you. I have no rush. Now that my appointment with my friend has been upstanded, I have no further reason to worry about time.
I'll look back to the group and say, what do you guys want to do?
Let's go check out your address.
I need a copy first.
Oh my god.
Oh, these drunkos act like their first day on the booze.
All right, well, let's just head on down to the third floor and we'll get ourselves some coffee. How about it?
Third.
Real fast.
That's not.
I reach into my pocket and just like tap my ID.
Okay.
And use one of my artificing abilities to make it smell like coffee. Just to bother Melody.
Wow.
Nice.
I throw up right on hostile shoes. And I go,
Nice.
Okay, legitimate question here for you, Melody. We're about to go on like a long form journey. We're not gonna have a place where we can like rendezvous for coffee. Like, what are you gonna do?
greater restoration, help me. You did this.
I feel like we need to like buy a portable Keurig or something.
Portable?
Yeah.
It is fine.
You
There's
like a French press?
there's
That's to say a French press?
Nah, man.
Is
like
that-
a full blown Keurig.
Is that when you make your chest boobs big? The bench press? It's like
I hate it all.
It's not quite very close.
Sit on the ground.
I never even thought about the connection between French
All
press
right.
and bench press. So thanks, Cloudman.
putting on track. Shall we pursue your address?
Yeah, let's I haven't even checked it against my map here. Hang on, let me see. Did you send me the address in
It's
chat?
outside.
Or did I
No, this is something just internal you would know. You don't
Okay,
necessarily
gotcha.
have to. I don't necessarily have to send you one. So in theory, we'd be able to follow instructions based off of your map and whatnot to be able to just kind of reach that side of town.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, if I know where it's at, and I'll just be like, okay, I know where we're headed. So, unless there's anything y'all want to do first, let's go.
Let's do it.
Glorious did say that, if I remember right, Andrew, anyway, Gloria said that this place had been supposedly empty for a while, so I'm not sure we'll find anyone there, but, I mean, maybe at least we can get some leads that'll help me out.
Yes, for sure. For some reason, Cloudman responds.
Yeah,
to
thanks,
meta
Cloudman.
response.
You always know how to
Okay.
reassure me.
Yeah, so in theory, it's just a loose end that you're willing to try to tie up, but you head off.
Yeah.
This house is over in the northeast section of Palegrass. You guys travel up through the boulevard of downtown, past the river that is bisecting the north and central part of town. Eventually, you get to the point where the buildings become suburbs, and it's a very much like kind of Arc City Winfield style for how these housings are set up. It's not anything new. It's very it's I wouldn't say it's kind of cookie cutter type housing here, but they're very it's very organized street style here. Like it's just the road with the houses on the side of it. Very
like typical,
very symmetrical style here. But eventually, you would reach an address that matches one of the houses. It's a duplex on the side, and it's this side of town. Despite being more further north, being kind of on the east side, is a little bit more dilapidated than like the far north, where it's kind of like the East Borough. The several set of mansions where like council members and people along the political side of the town folk would live. You reach a kind of dilapidated duplex here and find the doorway that leads to the address that Glorious gave you for what you need.
I will. Before I go up to the door, can I make like an investigation check, see if I notice like anything out of the ordinary here?
You can.
It's a 13.
13. Whoever's it, you can notice that there is somebody living here. The lawn's mowed for summertime. It's simply just there's no signs out for sale or anything. Despite just being an older kind of aged suburban house, it's showing a little bit of signs of life to it. You can kind of assume there's an individual living here.
Okay. I'll try to. I guess I'll go knock on the door if it looks like someone's living here.
You knock on the door. Is everyone else just kind of hanging back in the background during this time, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fisty will walk up to the door with him.
You with them as well? Okay.
I think I would too.
The crying has stopped, but now I just am going like this. A headache.
Did my camera turn on?
No.
See you.
There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. You knock on the door and you wait about 30 seconds. The individual that gets to the door, you can hear the footsteps kind of beneath the wooden exterior of the door. It's very slow paced, just kind of breezing through life feel, no hurry or rush to proceed any sort of event in their life. They get to the door, and who opens the door here is this older individual. Appearance being around the mid-70s, very much older gentleman, heavily balding. The hair that kind of caps the back of the head is a glistening white. Kind of has a loose tank top on here that kind of shows like the skin kind of burrowing into the ribs here as the body is starting to show signs of age and the wear and tear of time and whatnot. The eyes are very sunken, and the bags around the cheeks are very low and tired. The individual here is a man who is kind of been beaten down over the years and is simply just kind of coasting through the times. He looks kind of up at you and is like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah. Hey, I'm looking for. Oh,
sorry.
Someone just dropped off?
No, it's Groovy. It's Groovy.
Oh, that's Groovy. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I was looking for somebody by the name of Lawrence Sutherland. Do they live here?
Yeah, they live here.
Okay. Is there any chance I might be able to talk to them, or?
You already are.
Okay. Great. I'll just cut to the chase here. You know, I don't really want to waste your time. But I'm looking for somebody, and long story short, I have a friend who got herself in a little bit of trouble, and she told me to come here and find you, maybe for some help or for some answers. I don't know. But she asked me to find your oldest son. Would you? I mean, is there any chance he's here? You know where I can find him?
Kind of squints at you here, and then he peers behind and sees the group of individuals, the entourage that you carry behind us. Just who am I speaking for here?
I'm Fisty.
Kind of squints down at you here and just kind of tilts the head and then looks back up over at Maud.
Look, we're in the interest of full transparency here. We all are Legion, but we are acting alone.
I'm glad you took the time out of your day to say hello to me. I hope you find whatever solace you have on your way back home. And he starts to close the door.
I'd like to like put my hand on the door and stop it from closing.
Make a dexterity check.
Damn. Okay, Maud's bad at that. Oh, but not this time. That's a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you. The second he starts closing the door, just place your hands on it and keep him there. And the look he gives back up to you is kind of shock and kind of anger, like this is no longer a situation of peace for him.
Look, Mister, I'll be honest. I don't really know what I'm getting myself into here, but my friend is in a lot of trouble, and she's my best friend in the world, and I just want some answers. That's all. Now, if you can help me out in any way, or you might know anything, that would really help me out. But I get the feeling that this is a sensitive subject for you. But like, this really does mean a lot to me.
Now you listen here, boy. You Legion folk, whatever you decided way back then when you put this burden on me was a splint in my life. I don't care what your reasoning is. I don't care what gifts you have to bring me, and I sure as hell don't care what you threaten me with. But I'm old and I'm tired. And I'd appreciate if you'd leave me alone. I'm tired of dealing with people who only want me as a medium of sorts. I don't have the strength to put up with it anymore.
Look, before I go, like, I guess the only other thing I want to say is, if you are jaded with the Legion for anything that they have caused to happen in your life, I'm right there with you, because look, I lost a limb because of things that the Legion made me do. My friend got in trouble with the Legion because she knew something that she shouldn't. I may still be Legion on paper, but I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And if there's anything you can do to help me maybe uncover just what's going on here, that would help me out. But I do respect your privacy, and if you can't help me, then I guess that I will just have to accept it.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. How about a dirty 20?
Dirty 20. The man gives a long blink. lets out a cold breath of air. What was your question again? Just so I can get you out of my face.
I just want to know where I can find your oldest son, and so I can talk to him.
Yeah. Legion did put something of that sort on me, did they? But I'm not the kind of man that hunkers down to anything that anyone tells me to. Sadly, I'm not the person you want to talk to. I got the kid a long way back, but wasn't really the type to hold on to anything. Now you're gonna want to talk to a different family. I guess I can give you something of the sorts, but you gotta promise me you ain't ever gonna come back here. None of y'all. You keep your government, torment, bureaucratic hands away from my life, and you got yourself a deal.
If you can just point me in the right direction, then I can promise you that you won't ever see me.
You know anything about the council of this town? Palegrass, the people that kind of run the board of domestic law in this town?
Not really. I'll admit I'm from out of town. I don't really know much about this place.
Well, back then, I kind of delegated my duties to the runners of the council. You're gonna want to talk to the Jamesons. I don't got no other information than that. The Jamesons run the council. You're gonna want to talk to them.
I guess my only other question is, if I go and talk to them, is there any way that they might be willing to help, or are they going to be, I guess for a lack of a better term, are they going to be distrustful? Like,
Oh, the Jamesons are the most outstandingly obstructive and hard to work with people in this town. You're gonna have your money cut out for you. But you're gonna get more than what you can get from me. I'm too weak to keep anything important on me these days.
Okay. Can I ask you one more question before I go? You mentioned something about how you got your son. Is he not your biological kid?
No. The Legion burdened me with that.
What do you mean?
I think we've had our talk.
Okay. All right. I appreciate your time, and I'm a man of my word, and you won't have to see me again.
I appreciate that. Have a good day.
Thank you.
As you release your hand from the door, he creaks it shut, and you hear the soft hobble of this old man kind of creep his way back to his resting chair where he had been perched before you had interrupted his day. Before we continue, once again, gotta pee super bad. Be right back.
Alright, word, buddy. I feel like I'm getting us into two separate storylines at once.
Perhaps.
I didn't think you were gonna pull it off.
I mean, this was the one lead that I had, so it was either that or nothing.
I was like prepared to help out until you rolled that 20, and then I was like, okay, we're good.
I was sure I was gonna roll like shit for that. I was really surprised. I mean,
I was like, hey. I was like, hey, if he doesn't like the Legion, you got someone right here who is not part of the Legion. Like I could
Like I can vibe with that.
I could have done that. I could have like pulled you up and be like, you see this motherfucker right here? He probably hates Legion more than you do, and he trusts me.
Except I don't. You guys know that I'm not part of the Legion.
I don't. Well, that's a good point. I don't
Melody
know.
does, but I'm not sure if you communicated that with everyone.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't remember if that's ever been communicated with the rest of the group.
I think the only people that should know are Fuzzy and Melody.
Yeah, those two for sure know.
Else.
And so it's up to. I guess it's up to you if you ever want to communicate that.
I mean, like I've told you before, Andrew, I don't think Hostile is ever really gonna be like open about his relationship with the Legion.
Yeah.
But like
that's probably smart.
I mean, I honestly fully expected after we got out of the engine gauntlet to basically have to like spill the beans, since a lot of super sketchy stuff happened surrounding me while we were there, and so I was fully prepared to like get into that. But
you're lucky you made some friends.
There you go.
Then we left and we had a lot of other things we had to worry about, and I think like it just quit being important.
Not like it's not important, it's just like you got away with it.
Yeah.
You have people that you're friends with that have your back.
Yeah. Hey man, Mom's not gonna question your past unless like.
Well, none of that situation necessarily occurred in front of Mod. Like that, all those conversations happened while Hostile and Fuzzy were behind
no, that's what
dudes and stuff.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like Mod has no reason to question it at this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, okay. So I'll turn back to the group. I'll say,
half the group isn't.
That's true. We should probably wait.
Yeah. I didn't know if CJ was back or not.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey.
Yeah, but
Hey.
Amy and Dante are both.
I'll wait for
Amy and Dante.
Yeah. So how's everyone doing? How's it going?
I suppose so.
That's not the answer to the question I asked.
It's an answer. May not
Sure.
be the answer you're looking for.
Yeah,
Sure.
Kyle.
Yeah. Andrew, what you drinking there, buddy?
This is Blackbeard's funeral, or a rum and coke that has been tailored to my tastes.
There you go. I had a Dr. Pepper and whiskey, which was going to last me a little longer, and then my character got drunk, and I figured, oh, I might as well drink it.
You drank the thing? Holy shit!
Yeah. There was not a lot of whiskey in there either. It's okay.
That's fair. The one day God will forgive you for your transgressions.
I've got work tomorrow, so I figured it, if I'm gonna have one drink, it should be strong and early.
That's fair. I had the same thought, but for some reason I made two. So this is my second one.
There you go.
Emmy's back. Emmy.
Hey, I'm gonna go. Prudence and Luna just got into it really bad, and now my anxiety's really high, and I'm gonna go.
That's okay. Okay, we'll fill you in.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Okay.
they had a time kind of recently where they got into a fight when they weren't there, and they came home and there was like blood everywhere.
Oh my god. I don't know if it's just like
the cat's just freaking mean. It's not a nice cat.
Luna also kind of like antagonizes her. It's like it's kind of hard to tell.
Well, it's a dog and a cat situation. It's like.
Well, my dog and my cat get along just fine.
Well, it's because your dogs are afraid of your cat.
No, all sorts of dogs get along with cats. Like,
Yeah,
it's not uncommon.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
He's
stereotype.
got two really weird personalities of animals.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like something in the lunar cycle or what, but today my three
full
cats
moon.
have just been at each other's throats.
Pretty sure today's full moon.
Oh,
I think it was yesterday, but like, yeah, it could, you know, I think it extends. Yeah, I don't know, like any chance that my cats can get, they have been antagonizing each other today. Bunch of dumbasses.
I don't know if Dante's gone
Yeah,
as
it was
well.
last night.
I don't know. If
I don't know. Does anybody like want to text him or whatever and see?
I like say I don't know if he's coming back based off of those events.
I mean, yeah, we can probably just continue, and then
Yeah,
he'll hop back on when he can.
Okay,
Sure, yeah, we'll continue. I mean, there's nothing like super important happening right now, so.
Wow.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I just had that conversation, and like, we're kind of in between like events. Hey, there's our boy. Hey, man.
I'm here. I don't know how into role playing I'm gonna be right now. Things are pretty tense.
You guys need to take a
right
break
now.
for the night?
Yeah, do you need to just step off? Like, we understand.
Yeah, I think. Probably.
That's totally okay, dude. We can keep going.
I mean,
Sorry about
honestly,
that.
at this point, like, I do have some other big things planned. If we want to go ahead and call it for the night, if that's going to be the thing.
I mean, it's not the worst idea. And then next week most of us will be back in person together.
Yeah, if like, cause we'll be in person. I just don't want to. It's one thing losing one person. You guys have something important to deal with. I don't want you to miss anything.
Sure. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will still be virtual next week, I think.
Because believe it or not,
but
this whole thing that Kyle's dealing with now does tie in with other people, and so I want this to be a full experience.
I kind of got that impression, considering that you literally brought Glorious over to remind me that hey, you got something to deal with. So.
Well, he spent money and time to get that information for you.
I know, and then we immediately got wrapped up in going to investigate Hostel's old homestead, and then I like completely forgot about it. And I should have made notes.
You're fine.
Shit.
I hate to cut it short, but I mean I don't want to continue without everybody.
Yeah, that's probably
I agree.
Situation.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty decent note to leave off on, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm biased because, like, that's a character.
I mean, there was a little bit of action tonight. I didn't get to the encounter I wanted to. I had something pretty big planned.
Yeah, but it's better for us to do it.
I'd rather it be something when we're all fully.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's probably better for you if you could do it like while most people are in person.
Yeah, I think it'll be better that way, so people can actually control their little guys.
Yeah.
Would you guys be fine planning for? Well, I mean, most of us at least. I understand if there are people that have qualms with it. Trying to do it in person next week.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Sweet.
I will be here.
Yeah, I suppose you're not invited though, so we'll see.
I'll be up in the office.
It has to be
Stay in your fucking office.
Anything with you, Shape? It's cool if you don't want to.
I would be okay with it. Although I might try to sit myself like a little further away and just try to spread it out a little more.
I'm fine if you want us to enforce masks as well, because that's totally understandable. Especially since we'd be rather close to each other.
Masks and being as spread out as possible would make me feel a lot better about
That's
it.
perfectly fine. Like I don't want to jeopardize anybody, but I don't feel like this game is nearly as immersive when we're online. There's the technical parts, and then
I believe Dante has received his first dose.
He has.
Which it's my understanding that it is 75% effective after a first dose and more than 90% effective after 2.
Something like that.
Kayla and I are currently after immune, so
yeah. I'm kind of tempted to go and get an antibody test to see if I still have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if we just sort of try to arrange ourselves also in a way that like the people who are more immune are in between
That's fine.
people who are less, that would be so that would seem wise.
No,
But like I'm okay with doing in person personally.
Yeah, just let me know what you want me to do. I'll accommodate. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it. Like if everybody masks up, then I personally would feel a lot more comfortable.
I understand you, Cobb, because you have the homestead thing with you. You have a child and a wife and everything that you don't want to worry about jeopardizing. And so it's totally understandable if you don't want to do it. But I will try to accommodate if you have any requests. I
appreciate that, buddy.
I feel terrible saying it, but I don't feel like it's the same doing it online. It's just
if like for me, I have adjusted to it pretty well, but I will not disagree that there is like a certain quality that's lost.
It's just for me, it's so much harder to be immersed when there's just the ability to just distance yourself. I don't know,
there are things we can do that make it better online using like Foundry and other like specific online D&D tools.
That's true.
Are good, but I think when push comes to shove, if there is no plague, I want to do it in person if I can.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's how it's meant to be, of course.
Yeah,
but I understand there's a plague, and so I want to make it a compromise.
It's too bad, like, not everybody has, like, a VR setup, because, like, we could make
Oh, we do it in freaking VR chat? Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing if we all had models. If we had models for our characters. Holy shit.
That would be excellent.
There would be no meta. Just everything is art.
I would do that. Are you kidding me? Yeah. That'd be the greatest thing.
I would love to LARP Fisty in VR.
That'd be so fun.
We can literally commission people to do this. You know that, right? People do this for a living. They make VR models.
Yeah.
Also, for what it's worth, once it warms up, we also could potentially like bring tables out and do it out on like our driveway.
I would like to do that. Yeah.
And
you know, I'm not sure how I feel about doing it on your driveway, but like, I don't like being seen by people.
Oh yeah. I hate people, Kayla.
Maybe in your backyard would be fine with me.
I think that's what.
Well, I just don't want to be in with like chiggers and stuff.
That's racist.
Like
that's like the bug that sounds like a slur.
We did we did
chigga, please.
Like over like in the driveway, but like, towards the right, like right next to the grass, and then we had the like fire and stuff, and so it was bad. I don't feel like people were like driving by and like looking.
Chigga, please.
Chigga, please.
That's it. I'm making like a sign to go in your back.
No, I just have like bugs in the lawn. It's just.
Yeah, I really want to like get some of those like wooden things to like put out and just make my backyard like one big deck, because we don't have like a dog or children, so I don't really know why we even have a yard with grass.
Sometimes, I don't know, occasional drunken romp. Give us a chance, my guy.
You know,
oh yeah, I tackled your ass.
One thing, there are a lot of affordable turf options. You could just replace your grass with turf, like with artificial turf.
You said turf, and I did not think of turf as in the yeah.
Just make your backyard like a mini like football field with like the yard lines and everything.
I'm gonna end the recording.